Hello and welcome to another video. This one is in the series of how to eat a particular dish. We've done surströmming so far. Today we're going to take another example from northern Swedish cuisine, and that's Kaffeost. Kaffeost is this kind of cheese here. It's squeaky. They eat it in Finland also under the name Leipajuusto, which means bread cheese. But in Sweden, what you do is you cut it up in small pieces and you put it in your coffee. I'm not joking. So this is what we're going to do. In particular, the folks I know from northern Sweden say it's much better to use boiled coffee. So I'm making that now. When I get the boiled coffee back, we'll do this. This will be a really short video, but hopefully you'll enjoy it. This is a dish that when I first heard about it, I thought, wow, that's weird. And Swedish cuisine strikes me sometimes as quite odd. This is one example of that. Yeah, it's actually quite delicious. So I've decided to move away from my glass cup here for mostly capacity reasons. I'm going to start by taking my knife and cutting this cheese into thin strips. And then I'm going to cut it into small cubes. And basically, we'll go ahead and put it into the coffee. Well, we'll put it into the cup and then we'll pour the coffee over the top. By the way, learning how to make this cheese is another thing on my list. So fairly soon, hopefully, I'll have a video on that part of cheese making. Anyway, I have this. I will be right back after I have filled the coffee, and then we'll be able to sample this. Basically, I'm just going to pour the coffee over the top of the cheese. So now I have poured coffee over the cheese. It's interesting, the flavor of the coffee mellows a little bit, I think probably because of the salt in the cheese. The cheese, compared to like if you try to eat this fresh, it develops a much richer flavor sitting there in the coffee. And it's not like it's a coffee flavor, it's just kind of a richer mouthfeel. This is really quite interesting. I never expected this. But there's a very interesting emergent sort of synergy between the coffee and the cheese. So this has suddenly become one of my favorite parts of northern Swedish culinary cuisine. And it's actually quite delicious and quite unusual. One other just small note is that because this is a fairly fatty cheese, you will notice globs of fat starting to form on the top of the coffee. That's normal, that's okay. But yeah, this is delicious. Anyway, if you like this content, please subscribe and click the bell. If you like this particular video, please like the video and comment in it. I do use comments and I use likes as well as views to decide what kind of videos to produce more of. So please feel free to do that. At any rate, hope you have a great week. Hope you're doing great. Bon appetit and see you next week.